We commissioned a study with Frank Magid and Associates because while connected TV is a very hot topic in the industry, and it's been a particularly hot topic for YuMe, there hasn't been a lot of good baseline information available around connected TV viewers. So who are they? What devices are they using? How frequently are they using them? What their intentions are around connected TV. So we wanted to fill in some of those gaps with that baseline information. This was the most exhaustive survey of its kind that we're aware of. We were able to attract 736 consumers to take our survey. It was an exhaustive survey, about 30 to 45 minutes to take it. And in recruiting those 736 consumers, we were able to get a good understanding of the incidence rate of connected TVs in the U.S. As a whole. We saw that the incidence rate is about 30%, so very good. So it's becoming a mass medium. 30% of households are actively using either a gaming console, an over-the-top box, a connected Blu-ray player, or a smart TV itself to stream content from the internet. The survey went in a wide range of directions around who the consumers are, what they're using, what devices they have. We had plenty of interesting findings. I think from an advertising perspective, we found that this space is a lot like online advertising was in its infancy, which is that the consumer hasn't been bombarded with ads yet. They're very curious about the space. If we show them ads that are relevant to them, they're likely to interact with them. People, generally speaking, are okay with advertising. They not only notice the advertising, but they're okay with it because they understand the value exchange. Basically, if you show them advertising, it means that they're getting good, professionally produced, high-quality content for free. And most consumers would prefer to see advertising and get that content for free than they would pay on a monthly basis. Now, there are exceptions to that rule. The exceptions are more when the content becomes very long in nature, like, say, movies. In movies, there are slightly more people that said, I'd rather pay a subscription than see advertising. But in short form video and even TV length content, consumers spoke pretty loud and clear that they're okay with advertising and they would prefer advertising because it means free, good content. 70% of consumers said that if you put an ad in front of them in the connected TV space that's relevant to them, they'll interact with it. They'd like to be able to interact with it. Everything from visit a site to learn more to like the brand on a Facebook page, they are willing to interact with ads in the space. I think it, again, speaks to the curiosity of consumers in the space. They don't see many ads. They're still exploring the space, understanding its capabilities. So they're willing to interact with ads. They have interacted with ads. And interestingly enough, this was very impressive to us given the number of ads in the space is limited. About 20% of all connected TV consumers have said that they've purchased a product that they've seen an ad for on their connected TV device. So pretty impressive. They're willing to interact with ads, and we are seeing strong purchase intent coming about as a result of some of the ads. We found that the kind of stereotypical CTV user is a very attractive one for advertisers as well. They skew kind of higher income, early 30s, multi-member households, most with children. So it's a very attractive audience. And we found that they're using just a wide variety of devices. Everything from gaming consoles to the device itself, the smart TV itself. Most consumers who get a taste for kind of internet streaming on the television set have multiple devices. So it's very uncommon for a consumer to have only one device. Once they get a taste, they buy multiple devices. We also found that that many of these device categories, like smart TVs in particular, the growth rate is pretty phenomenal. You really can't buy particularly at the high end, but even at the entry level, devices that aren't Connect capable. So we're just seeing this booming use of these devices. We found that the user interfaces in the space aren't standard yet. So everyone kind of has their own user interface in the space. We expect there to maybe be a little bit more standardization over time. But as of right now, what consumers are telling us that they want to see is basically these devices to become a big smartphone that hangs on the wall. They like the app-centric environments. They like to interact with these things in a lot of the same ways that they interact with smartphone or a tablet. So in a lot of ways, it's just becoming another connected screen. It just happens to be the biggest, best screen for watching video content if you're stationary at home.